What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. And for those who don't know, this segment is about Frank Warren. Old fish eyes have got in trouble with all types of debt. There has actually been papers for bankruptcy been filed to him, and that's that. I mean, it's a backstory to it. Of course, he stated he didn't make revenue back 25, almost 30 years ago, which that's what supposedly they're coming after him for. However, what does that mean for the fighters? Well, as of now, it means nothing, but it could mean a lot in the near future. Mind you, promoters, it's never a good sign that when a promoter, files bankruptcy. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a temptation for a promoter, knowing that he's in that type of problems with money, try to take it off of the fighter's end, and in a way, or a slick way, to get himself out of debt by using the blood, sweat, and tears from a fighter. So if I'm Tyson Fury or something like that, I wouldn't let it bother me to the point of I can't stop training, or it's affecting or hindering me in some kind of way. I wouldn't think of it like that. But on a business standpoint, if something is coming back on a guy that's supposed to have his shit together, like Frank Warren, and a lot of people have actually labeled him as a snake, as a crook, as a con man. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have the best reputation anyway. This, on top of that, it might be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Because you have these guys that that you're promoting, and they don't want to have to worry about your problems. You're supposed to worry about getting them a fight. So if they look and see that you have too many problems that you can't handle in your business, that's going to be a problem. And that's going to be a problem they're going to have to solve by going to somewhere else. You know what I mean? So then you see a whole bunch of lawsuits and stuff go through the motion, simply because if he has them on contract, but these fighters are aware of the things that he's involved in, you're going bankrupt over some shady shit that you may or may not did back in the day. I don't know if I really want to keep you promoting me and representing me. You know what I'm saying? So that could be bad all around for Frank Warren, because I mean, if you have no revenue, you'll be exactly like the year you claimed you had no revenue. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope he doesn't get back into that situation, but it looks like it's going to be. However, let me say this about bankruptcy, okay? Bankruptcy does not mean that you're broke. Bankruptcy means that you're trying to keep everything you still have. So I don't know how they do it in the UK, but in the Americas, that's how it works. You know what I mean? You sign a certain amount, or you agree to pay a certain amount per month for that, for the term of the bankruptcy, which is normally, let me remember who was on bankruptcy, 5 to 7 years or something like that, or 3 years, depends on which one. And then your debt will be, of course it'll take a hit, but you get to save the things you initially have. A good friend told me years ago, he says, bankruptcy is great. It's a system where you take everything you owe and you owe no more. And I was like, wow, okay. I never looked at it like that, because I've seen a lot of people in the past actually put themselves on bankruptcy and end up in in much worse position that they were in originally. So, you never know about that. But, I think that Frank Warren, hopefully he puts his lawyers on this and this gets resolved, because, he doesn't need his stable of fighters going elsewhere. You know what I mean? And if they do, there's only, he definitely doesn't need them going to Eddie Hearn. But a lot of fighters that are with Frank Warren, they don't care for Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? I'm not sure about his father, Barry, because, these guys are under one umbrella, right? So we just have to wait and see what the outcome of that is. But as of now, I don't think it really affects too much. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this particular situation. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.